So I don't even know what to call this video. Stare at my junk for a 10-minute video? No. Maybe I'll flip it around to my face at some point, but I wanted to do a bit of a short, more freeform video here above SoCal High. And just talk about how much fun I'm having going on a little hike. I think it's important to go on a little hike from time to time and clear your mind. It's a good way to just get exercise too if you're not too into like hitting the gym or something. Especially if you pick somewhere with some elevation. Anyway, walked a couple laps on the track before I came up here. Brought my water bottle with my stickers because it's important to drink water. I think somebody was smashing pumpkins up here. There's definitely what looks like an old pumpkin right there. Oh, maybe someone was. As a matter of fact, I know what I'm looking at here. I wonder if they were using a real gun or an air gun. Because my suspicions are someone was shooting here. Pumpkins are good to shoot at, as are milk jugs. Looks at least like someone was shooting at it. Not really sure if that's a bullet wound though. That doesn't look like one. It looks more like someone stabbed it with a knife. So that maybe could be. Who knows? Doesn't matter. I wish they would have cleaned up a little better. I don't have a trash bag on me, otherwise I would probably try, but I don't want to get corona. Anyway, interesting. It's a gorgeous day. Beautiful. Oh, my tummy hurts. I think I need to eat some food. Oh, I'm feeling hungry. Well, that's okay. 30 days without food, right? Good rule of thumb, isn't it? Something like, I love these types of little rules of thumb. Something like 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without clothes, 3 days without... Look out! He forgot the water! He's gonna drown! You know, like, don't freak out. You got 3 more days. Actually, I'll try to find the video and link it if I remember, but I watched this interesting video with a... like a bushcraft type guy, and he was talking about like when to drink creek water and stuff, which is something I've wondered before. And you know, he's just saying, just you listen to your body. You know, if you're thirsty, stuck in the woods trying to get out, like maybe you start drinking creek water if you don't have water. You need water more than you need to not catch, you know, a stomach flu. You know, if the water is the difference of getting out of the woods to a hospital, like it's worth it. You know, but maybe wait a day until you get really thirsty. It's almost like, see how thirsty you can get, because you know you can go 3 days. Don't walk too fast, but stay near the water at least. Just some thoughts, you know, you kind of have to like go hiking and go into the woods to just figure this stuff out, because like, it's tough to teach on a YouTube video at least. You can teach the ideas to have, but you still need to know like how far you can hike, what kind of boots work well for you for hiking, which brings me to, are you wearing the right kind of pants? My girlfriend bought me these pants for my birthday like years ago, and one, just, I'll shout them out, I'm not sponsored or anything, but it's LAPD gear or something like that. Anyway, I mean, one thing I love about them is the excess of massive pockets. I have 2 side of the knee pockets. They're cargo pants. I mean, what do you want me to say? They carry cargo. So I have a tape measure in there in case I need to measure something. I also have a Sharpie in case I actually need to mark something that I measured. This is fun in case I like, for some reason I put my keys in there, you know, extra key ring type things are nice on a pair of pants. This, I don't even know if I did this on purpose, but there's a hole in there, and I just realized right before I started filming I can just slide my pen in there. I think it'll keep it a little more secure, because I have been keeping it like this, but with other stuff in there like my flashlight, like it doesn't work. So stick the pen in, something like that, which, you know, like I said, I don't remember if that just got torn in there. I think as a matter of fact it did, from me hooking my keys with a carabiner on there like that. But nonetheless, you know, I think this is going to keep my pen more secure, so it's like I almost could have just cut a tiny hole. One thing to keep in mind is it's not, you know, this is properly double layered pants. There's dead space in between here. So this pen's kind of sitting in its own little pocket. It's not like it's just free floating in there with my knife poking me in the thigh all day, because that would get annoying. You have to think of those things before you modify your own pants. You know, you also have to think of like, can these pants hold up? You know, should I reinforce the cut I made or something, or are they just going to unravel completely? Nonetheless, some old bank documents. Totally a good thing to keep on you, you know, bank statements. Oh yeah, I wrote myself a sticky note because I was gonna leave it for my brother, but I'll give it back to him. I was leaving him a sticky note asking if I could use it, but I don't think he'll mind. Maybe I can find something in it and then show it to him, you know. Matter of fact, I should go into the woods and try to find some mushrooms or something with it. Tourniquet, my girlfriend bought this. These are just good to have, I think. I actually need to learn how to use this type, but like, just Google what a tourniquet is. I mean, you can figure it out. You can make a tourniquet out of anything, you know? So, nonetheless. I think that's about it. I have some napkins in here and a lighter. That's kind of like a triple use type of thing. I could start a fire if I needed to. Got some napkins if I got to wipe my mouth and be a, you know, civilized person for a little while. And at the same time, and I hate to say this, but you gotta, once again, you kind of just have to go hiking to figure these things out. Like, might be a good idea to keep some toilet paper on you if you're just gonna hike into the woods. Or, well, figure out a way to get shit off your ass after you go to the bathroom. I think that's about it. My back pockets I like to keep empty because I sit on them and like, it just pisses me off if I sit down on something that's poking my ass. I do like to like I had the bank statements in there. Just throughout the day as I buy things, you know, take my receipt. And I don't even, you know, I'm planning on throwing it away, but just like cram it into my back pocket, you know, in case like I'm, you know, later in the day or something, I need it. I need to like call the restaurant again, you know. I like to do that. And then like at the end of the day, that's kind of why I do it in the back pocket, because I'm going to sit on it, feel stuff in there and remember it and be like, oh yeah, there's stuff in my back pocket, you know. And like maybe the end of the day or a day or two later when I put on those pants again or I go to wash them, I'll just toss them. But it might be nice to have a little paper trail for the stuff you buy. Stuff like that. You just got to think of that. You can also just be like, how much money did I spend last night? And like add up like, oh Jesus, I spent $70. That's a lot of money. I should spend a little less. Who knows? Kind of a Dave Ramsey type thing. Anyway, I'd say this video is about long enough, but I think it was nice and free form, and I hope you were able to enjoy it in your own way. But if not, that's all good. You don't have to watch. And have a nice day.